hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. And he's worked it through. Look at the space here. Looking for options for movement. Son Heung-min is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. There's a no-nonsense tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's Kukçu. Alexander-Arnold gets across to Inter. Mbappe! Goal! Cruzeiro! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now he's got space here, pass somewhat off target, and that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great vision. And he's had a hit! Fernandes. That has not gone well. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! He scored! And that for him is goal number 10.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Cruzeiro are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
The ball has bounced loose now. Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the left it goes. Can he get away here? Almost half an hour in now. Son Heung-min. Fernandes. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's really well manoeuvred, and he was quick to react. Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Son Heung-min looking to run onto it. Ah, that's a fine interception. Kukçu. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Fernandez has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played into space. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. João Neves. Maguire kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Son Heung-min, he's got away. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Cruzeiro clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Cruzeiro ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Kukçu. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Son Heung-min. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's burst through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Punched away. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. An instinctive delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Maguire calmly anticipates. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. Could be danger here. Tries a shot! They've scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's managed to get free. Maguire gets good distance on it. Messi, and he's away. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's tried one! Out for a throw.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 10. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 18.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's the throw.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador, camisa 15.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Cruzeiro surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Pass is just off target, and he thumps it clear. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's gone back to the keeper. And he's got the beating of his man.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruzeiro looking to pass their way through. Chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Camavinga can get it clear. Oh, this looks sharp. Not the most accurate pass. Cruzeiro close now to seeing this one through to the end. Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. Spread out to the left. Now it's Chiesa.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tomori cuts it out. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
Takes a shot. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Shapes to shoot! And that could well leave a mark. That's that, the end. Cruzeiro really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their... Cruzeiro can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Cruzeiro come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
There could be trouble here. He's found a way through. Cruzeiro have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Valverde attempts a clearance. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. João Neves. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That was travelling. Played out towards the right wing. Cruzeiro, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Ball's out once more. Caicedo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Camavinga, oh, what a climb! And he thumps it clear. There's the shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! His joy, his goal! He steals the moment. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
And a chance! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Son Heung-min did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cruzeiro get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Madrid have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Kirkchu. And that's been won straight back. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Akanji. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Akanji makes the interception. Camavinga gets a good foot in there. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Yamal. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Now here's the delivery. And here's Rafinha. Taken back almost at once. Hangs in across. That's a sharp pass. That's an imaginative pass. Camavinga. That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a shapes to shoot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Cruzeiro have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Engages, tries a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Great chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Madrid grabbed it. He gets big! It's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Kirkchu, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Camavinga. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Eze. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Kirkchu. He could be in. There's the shot! It's loose. In he goes again. That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Eight forwards. He's not got that quite right. And it's gone back to the keeper. We are into overtime. Eze stood up well to him there. Nicely intercepted. And it's half-time here. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Serginho calmly anticipates. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's got the... It's Salah! It's a loose ball. There's the delivery. Nicely aimed pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Guardiola wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Akanji cuts it out. Throw in. Camavinga. Cruzeiro really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And he's only too grateful to... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Yamal. João Neves.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a great position here. Mohamed Salah. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Neves. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Eze is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Cruzeiro making consecutive changes here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Cruzeiro have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Into the channel.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Serginho. Rafinha. That is very well defended. Valverde.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Fernandes. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shoots! Goal! Cruzeiro! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Chiesa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
That'll be a throw-in. Could be danger here. He's got away. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Out for a throw. And here's Chiesa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's decided to go for it. Cruzeiro, moments now away from seeing this one out. And he's managed to gift it back. Fernandez. Yamal does really well to win the ball there.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Yehi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Chiesa providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that. Oh, it's Valverde.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Valverde. Big chance! One-on-one! And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Oh, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what... Oh, given away! Mbappe is flagged offside. Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? It could be in here. Closing. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Messi. He's found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, this is a great Memphis Depay! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The most accurate pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's being shifted off it. Cruzeiro leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. Now the cross. Oh, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Camavinga. Çalhanoğlu. Palmeiras upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Messi. That has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Kukçu. João Neves. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go?
That's what the wall's there for, Peter. That's good work.
Now that looks a decent ball. Bremer cuts out the pass. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
But it's so poor from a defensive perspective. Yeah, good effort, but they didn't look like they wanted to deal with it.
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Tomori. And it's been shipped out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Pass is just off target.
Cruzeiro have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Cruzeiro.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Kupchu has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. Now it's Memphis Depay. Looking to play him in. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Depay. Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's away! And the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Cruzeiro sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substituição em andamento.
There's the start of the second half. João Neves. Pinches it off him. Serginho. Azar. Great vision. Bellingham. To Azar. Kane. Hernandez, played into space out wide. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that is a little undercooked. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take... Oh, shooting chance! beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cruzeiro go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Azar. Now Hernandez. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Kane. Memphis Depay. Now it's Bellingham. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Now, who's going to be first to this? Palmeiras can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Corner number 2 then. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. Messi. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he is just ripping it up! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Cruzeiro are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Aimed beyond the defence. And he shoots! That could spell trouble. Played out to the right. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's well spotted. Memphis Depay could try cutting inside here. Kukçu. Cruzeiro do have a chance to counter here. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He can run onto that, face to face with the keeper. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Cruzeiro presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
He's got 4. That added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Cruzeiro really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is... It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Cruzeiro cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And a chance! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! His joy, his goal, he steals the moment. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Cruzeiro penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait?
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Camavinga. Hekimolu. And it's Serginho. And here's Iwobi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now he's off and running. Mbappe is onto this. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Cruzeiro are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected.
He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Iwobi. Nicely weighted ball. And Dijk makes the interception. Iwobi. Camavinga. Messi. He's tried one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Cruzeiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance, nicely spread. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Alexander-Arnold. Gets a good foot in there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pressing high and with purpose. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Messi has it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, it just petered out, no penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mbappe clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Hekimolu. Caicedo. Looking for the run. Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And just like that, he hits 50. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
yes, it's him again. Cruzeiro find a position of real strength now. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Goes for a shot! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Cruzeiro utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the action is back on the way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played back into the centre. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Camavinga. Iwobi. Spread out to the left. Serginho picks it up out wide. He's got tall. High and ultimately harmless. And he welcomes it in. He's on shot. Tries a shot. No mistake. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Besiktas grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And here's Camavinga. Now it's Messi. And Messi! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Serginho. Hekimolu. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good take, and is he... Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager.
Shoots! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength. That's a throw. Cruzeiro choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Messi. Messi! It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Big chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Substitution.
Hekimolu picks it up out wide.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 26.
Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to play it through. João Neves puts a cross in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruzeiro ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Shot could be on, and he's shot, surely! Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Number 91.
Besiktas going for pride here, the match surely beyond them.
Alexander Arnold. Coming on to replace him is
Nicely intercepted. He's having a go! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got shot a goal! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
How many? Just how many? Flashes it, a header! And that is the last effort of the game. Cruzeiro have done it. A promotion... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And it's Kukçu. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Looking wide, Pedri, he is through here. Kukçu does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Ligt does well to stand firm and defend it. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Pedri. Tomori gets a foot in here. Cruzeiro yet to have an attempt on goal. And he's there to belt it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Corinthians are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause...
Chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! And Cruzeiro take the lead. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Gol marcado para o Cruzeiro. Aos 22 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 9.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rijkaard.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Camavinga. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
And the keeper's got it again. Just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. Camavinga tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball, and he's been shifted off it. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, can he get onto this? It'll be a throw-in. Foot in.
And there's Green. Mbappe.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri. Well, the ball's gone astray. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
Oh no, this does not look good.
He's having a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that is goal number 20.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
A case now of complete control.
Você deve ser iniciante, né, Denilson Ciscador? fica girando no meio de campo, dando fintinha sem efetividade nenhuma, aí fica difícil. Eu tenho esse Stoichkov e o bicho faz miséria, sei que é ruim demais, e o Denilson Ciscador treina mais.